Teen mother's distressed, according to his sister, Nathan Griffith, never sees his 9-year-old son Kaiser with his ex-partner Janelle Evans and failed to purchase him a birthday present. According to his big sister, the former Teen Mom star has been on a drinking binge that has hurt everyone around him. He was jailed for choking his sister earlier this month and for driving while inebriated only last month. Nathan didn't even see her brother during Janelle's son Kaiser's major annual summer visit, according to Heather, Nathan's sister, in an exclusive interview with the U.S. Sun. Kirka didn't go see my mom during their 3 weeks of visits. When he was with our mother, he seldom spoke to him at all. He also didn't get Kaiser anything for his birthday a few weeks ago, and he had just gotten paid. Janelle mentioned Nathan's lack of interest in their son's life earlier this month. In a recent Q&A, Janelle addressed a fan's inquiry regarding Nathan's role in Kaiser's life. She responded on Instagram, saying Nathan is dealing with his own issues at the moment, and that she hadn't seen Kaiser since Christmas 2022. Nathan's sister stated that she thinks her brother is a decent man when he's not drinking, even with his evident troubles. He does act like a wonderful guy when he's clean and past his withdrawals. He is very considerate. He goes to the gym, helps out around the house, and I'm glad to be his sister. Heather noted that she is appreciative that the 35-year-old father of 2 will be closely watched now that he has been freed from the Clark County Detention Center. Heather claims the father of 2 attacked her last week. After being arrested for domestic abuse by strangulation, the former Teen Mom star was held in the Clark County Detention Center for about a week. Nathan, 35, was released on bond earlier this week, subject to strict supervision that includes donning a GPS tracking device. This was stipulated in the judge's ruling. They will monitor him and make sure he isn't drinking now, which is good, said his sister. In an exclusive interview with the U.S. Sun, Heather said of her brother, "He tried to kill me, his own sister." She stated that he had been residing with her and her spouse, who is Nathan's acquaintance from their military days. Nate made the decision to start drinking as soon as my husband left because he had been dry for at least a week, and my husband was going out of town yesterday. That is when everything began, including the threats. "You know who isn't at home to defend you," he added to me. He forbade me from leaving the house. He came across the kitchen and he started doing what he does to all women. He started choking me, Heather added, alluding to another of Nathan's charges this year, which also occurred in Florida in February and involved domestic abuse by strangulation. Nathan's Florida accusations were eventually withdrawn because the victim refused to cooperate with the authorities who were conducting the investigation. He told me I was going to die, tossed me on the ground, and got on top of me, that he intended to murder me. Between his attempts to induce a blackout, during which he choked me, I cried out, "Nate, I'm your sister. How can you do this to me?" "I don't care," he replies. "You're going to pass away." Finally, when he stopped choking me for like the 5th time, I put my knees to my chest as best as I could and kicked him across the room and ran out the door. Heather claimed that initially, she made an effort to see if the father of 2 might not be arrested by the authorities. At first, I attempted to see if they wouldn't even arrest him, to simply let Veterans Affairs remove him, but they told me they had no choice because of the severity of my marks. They claimed that they couldn't simply slap him on the wrist, even if I had stated that I didn't want him to go to jail. They insisted that he be sent to jail right now. They instantly took him into custody. Seeing your younger brother go through that is really difficult. However, when he put his hands around my neck, he didn't seem to care about me. Regarding her personal immediate future, Heather stated that Nathan's arrest for domestic abuse has resulted in the automatic issuance of a temporary restraining order. Heather felt that her relationship with her brother could have been fatal, even though she struggled to have him taken into custody. He was attempting to kill me. I put myself in a position where he was simply not going to stop. He warned me that I would die. He warned me that I would die from it.